yeah? Should be starting to hear more often.
Hey. So, this is officially chapter 100, and it's a pretty good one. I mean, it's not really like 100 worthy, but what manga does that, I guess. I guess it's just because since there's only 200 chapters, and since 200 and 201 are sort of the finale, it feels like 100 should be something special. It's a pretty cool cover. It's in black and white, but I usually see it in color. It's just like everyone all just kind of looking depressed with Yokoya, Neo, and Akiyama in the center. It is pretty cool that like they're all doing this just to save Neo, because like it shows like how far Akagi has come, and Akiyama was always willing to do this, but just the fact that like Akiyama and Akagi already won, and like none of the other players, like Kaiwa and the other guy, like had to be kind of provoked by Yokoya a bit, but like they only cared about themselves to begin with. Yokoya just had to point out that they didn't have to fight for anything anymore to benefit themselves. And okay, great. But like with Akiyama and Akagi, they are already normal +5, but they're still willing to go to these lengths to help Neo, and it just shows like how close they are and stuff like that. And like the whole like guilting Kaiwa and the other guy, they felt a little bit guilty, and they weren't able. And I think that's like an interesting. I've been trying to like test that out. Obviously everyone's gonna be different, but like something just feels weird about that. Like I don't know. Like just the fact that like they feel guilty, but not guilty enough to actually go back on what they've decided that they're going to do. They're still not going to help them in a direct way, but if you ask them just like a little favor, then they'll do it because they feel guilty about it. The whole like telling Yokoya, actually you can't win, like the fact that Neo is able to like say all this, like in the downsizing game people were impressed that Neo was just able to do what Akiyama says, but here you know like who's to say, like Akiyama explained all the details and stuff like that, but I wouldn't be able to repeat it so well as Neo does, so she's definitely come a very long way. And then explaining you can't win, but Yokoya's all like, oh, but I can. But yeah, like when the mask guy says like, this way Kanzaki might be able to win, and it's just like, oh yeah, this is all just to save Kanzaki, Neo. I mean, Makizono is now in on this too, but like it's all been to help Neo from the start, but really it's been to help everyone, because the goal is to help save everyone, because like they still don't really know, like just with the Minority game, like they didn't know a revival round was coming other than in the K-drama, but here it's like they don't know, like if they lose the qualifier round, are they just like eliminated? Do they get to participate in the revival round? Do they get to participate in the main game at all? It's not as misleading as Kaiji, which is another manga that I need to read more of, but it's pretty fascinating.